also join other presenters and speakers acknowledging the traditional custodians of this beautiful land and pay respect to their elders, their traditions and their history. And I acknowledge the President of Afghan Association of South Australia, Mr. Khan, CDP, and colleagues. And thank you for organizing this very important event and for the opportunity. I also acknowledge the dignitaries and guests from federal government, state government, and local government, as well as guests from service providers, who are all of them are family of the Afghan community, by delivering settlement, cultural and social services, and we are so thankful to them. Afghanistan Independence Day is an important day and event to the Afghan citizens. And Ghazi Amanullah Khan is considered and acknowledged as one of the heroes and highly respected figure within the Afghanistan history and Afghan community. Independence Day was declared in 1919 when Ghazi Amanullah Khan continued the leadership of Afghanistan after his father was killed. He was departed from Amir. He was called Amir at the beginning, which is Amir mainly came from religious. He departed from Amir to kingdom, and he called himself king in 1926, which is a departure from a religious history to mainly a civil title. And that is really a departure, a beginning of new era to the Afghan community. And then he started a trip, 7-month trip in Europe, Africa, and Muslim countries. During these 7 months, when he comes back, he brought lots of reforms and policies and changes to the Afghan nation. He decided to change education, including girls and women in the education. He changed the social reform within the Afghan community for the first time after Amir Abdul Rahman Khan that declared Hazaras and many other tribes as slaves of the country. He declared them as equal citizens of Afghanistan. He began renovation of the Kabul. Dar al-Aman is still called under his policies. He tried to make Kabul and other part of Afghanistan a developed and nice country. He tried to bring new system and education in Afghanistan. For the first time, he established the Afghanistan Constitution, which never been before. And then he began reforming in the relationship with other countries. He and Ataturk in Turkey and Reza Shah in Iran, all of them decided to bring reform in the region. So he really was trying to depart from a history of Afghanistan that is built on negative approach to a very positive approach. He tried to bring unity, prosperity, knowledge, and education into Afghanistan history. But unfortunately, as far as he continued with his reform, at least 3 different people or tribes within the Afghan culture start resistance against the reform. One of them was the religious leaders. They thought the changes may put religions in danger. So Mullah Abdullah, which called Mullah Yalan, he started from Host. And then people, some of them connected to this man from Shalwari. And then from within the country, within the government itself, the corrupt army started cooperation with these people. And then from north, Habibullah Kalakani and others. And then the leaders of tribe who thought the reform and changes may endanger their position in the country. So all of them really start resistance within the country. And in 1929, King Amanullah Khan realized that I cannot resist against these too many people. He departed the country and left Afghanistan into crisis that it is still continued. Friends, colleagues, let's ask ourselves today, after 107 years, if the king asks us today what you did at the time I established Habibiyah High School, at the time he traveled in Europe, in Africa, in Middle East by Queen Soraya, as a queen of Afghanistan people, what you have made in social, educational change within the country, we should shame ourselves. Currently, schools are closed for the whole Afghan girls. None of them can go to school. Currently, Afghan women consider shame or a second citizen of the country. They totally victimized in Afghanistan, and they totally exiled from society, education, and all kind of activity. And we made Afghanistan a bigger jail for Afghanistan. He was the one who tried to bring Afghan community under Afghan flag, all of them, regardless if they were Pashtun, Hazaras, Uzbek, or Tajik, or Pashai, or Nuristani, under one flag. And forget all discrimination and oppression that was occurred in the past. We brought all of them back, and we are still fighting on the name of religions, and the name of ethnicity, and the name of the language. Today we should be ashamed when we're celebrating King Amanullah Khan. Friends, after King Amanullah Khan 107 years, still we are moving backwards. Afghanistan is still considered a country that is ruled by enmity, by poverty, by discrimination. And we are here today in Australia under the name of Afghanistan flag, an Australian flag. Friends, we consider Afghanistan independent event as an occasion to learn lesson from the past, learn lesson from what we lost 107 years time, and we should work from where Amanullah Khan stopped, and that is, we should respect equality amongst our children, regardless if they are boys or girls. We should ignore ethnicity. We should not fight in the name of ethnicity anymore. We should stop fight in the name of religions. We should not fight in the name of Shia or Sunni or any other believers in Afghanistan. We should stop fighting in the name of locality. Whether you are from Bamyan or Jalalabad or Khost or Mazar or Sharif or Herat, we are one Afghan, and we had one leader in the name of King Amanullah Khan who tried to bring all of us under one flag, one struggle, one country, and Afghanistan history. My son, who is 13 years old now, he asked me, Dad, what King Amanullah Khan did at the time? I said, my son, when he declared Afghanistan an independent country, at the time Pakistan was not exist at all. But today Pakistan people, they are our strong country, our strong nation, our strong interest for their community, and we try in some way to seek refuge in that country where we were an Afghan citizen who had independence in 1990. And we should be ashamed of ourselves. دوستان عزیز، وطنداران گلم، خانم ها و آقایان، یک بار دیگر تکرار میکنم، اگر غازی امانالله خان امروز از من تو بپرسد بعد از 107 سال که من استقلال اعلام کردم، برابری شهروندی اعلام کردم، برابری در آموزش میان زنان و مردان اعلام کردم، حضور متواضع مردم را در قدرت و تصمیم گیری اعلام کردم، حکومت مشروطه بر اساس قانون اساسی اعلام کردم. اینک شما بعد از 107 سال کجای تاریخ ایستادید؟ ما باید بشرمیم. ما امروز افغانستان را تبدیل کردیم به یک زندان بزرگ برای زنان خود و دختران خود و اونا را از تمام مزایای زندگی اجتماعی و فرهنگی حذف کردیم و به عنوان عمله و مزدور و کنیز در درون خانه های خود زندانی کردیم. ما امروز ظلم طبقاتی را، قومی را و مذهبی را در افغانستان پس به وجود آوردیم. ما باید بشرمیم از این. امروز در افغانستان today in Afghanistan the Taliban did not celebrate Afghan Independence Day and they refused to acknowledge Ghazi Amanullah. Shame on you. بیاییم دوستان من، خانم ها و آقایان، ما امروز در یک جای هستیم، آزادیم، آبادیم، آزادی داریم. گذشته ها را دفن کنیم در همون جا. جنگ مذهب، جنگ قوم، جنگ زبان، جنگ منطقه را فراموش کنیم. به نام یک افغان، شهروندان یک کشور، یک کشوری که وطنی را که گلستان بود، آباد بود، سرمایه داشت، به جهنم تبدیل کردیم و همه ما آواره شدیم. بیاییم اینک در آوارگی خود نجنگیم و تحت نام وطن خود، مردم خود، بیرق کشور خود و ادبیات غنی و پرپیشینه کشور خود متحد شدیم و نام کشور خود را یک بار دیگر از خاک بلند کنیم، افغانستان آباد بسازیم به امید آن روز بلند. تشکر.
تشکر فراوان از شمران ارزشمند شما. اوس هم د خالد صاحب هیله کېږي چې د سټیج سر ته راشي او محترم رضایت ته ایوارډ ورکړي. زاده صاحب